Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chatting Blues. Before we get into this evening's episode, could you do me a massive favour? Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment in the comment section. And just quickly before we move on to looking at some transfers today, massive thank you to everyone that's subscribed. You know, we've got past the 1,000 mark. I think it was overnight, got past the 1,000 mark. So, massive thank you to everyone that's subscribed over the last year. Do you know what I mean? So, listen, we're going to look at some transfer rumours. I'm going to share my screen with you. Obviously, just bear with me. So, the first one, goalkeeper from Hull City. So Alex Dickin has broke this news about 5-6 hours ago. So he goes on to say he understands that BCFC are in the mix for Hull City goalkeeper Ryan Allsop. He started 37 to 46 championship games last season and renowned for being a footballing goalkeeper. Allsop could also leave Hull after their managerial change. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to open the article. I haven't even read it myself. 1 second. We'll open the article and read it. Let me know in the comments what you think of your first initial thoughts of Allsop. I'll give mine. So he goes on to say Birmingham City interested in signing footballing goalkeeper from Hull City. So that basically says he's good with his feet. You know, if you'd have gone back 30 years and said like a goalkeeper is good with his feet, you'd have been laughed out the ground, mate. Do you know what I mean? But this is what goalkeepers need now. They need to be good with the ball at the feet. Okay, so he goes on to say Birmingham City are interested in signing Hull City goalkeeper Ryan Allsop. Birmingham Live understands. The 32-year-old Brummie, is it from Birmingham, is it? I didn't even know that. The 32-year-old Brummie is expected to leave Hull following their managerial change, and Blues could offer him a route back to his hometown. Blues are in the market for at least one goalkeeper, with the future of last season's number one, John Ruddy, up in the air. I said it's either my last video or the video before. I can't see Ruddy staying, especially after that podcast, what he'd done on the podcast. It just didn't seem like a player that wanted to stay at the club. Do you know what I mean? What was sticking around next season anyway. Is this sharing? Just let me quickly share. Yeah, it's sharing. So yeah, 1 second, guys. Get back to the article. Yeah, Ruddy's deliberating over a contract and has been speaking to other clubs. Blues are currently without a senior goalkeeper, having released Neil Everidge at the end of last season. So Everidge is out the building. It looks like Ruddy's going as well. So that leaves 0 senior. Now, I'm just hoping that this Allsop's a backup. Do you know what I mean? And we'll look at his stats and stuff after this article. Allsop started 37 championship games for Hull City last season as the Tigers narrowly missed out on the playoffs. He kept 10 clean sheets in the league, including one against Blues in October when Hull recorded a 2-0 win at St Andrews. That was Rooney's first game, weren't it? Blues are looking to acquire a goalkeeper who is more comfortable with the ball at his feet, and Allsop has been lauded for his skill in recent seasons. Wayne Rooney, who signed the goalkeeper for Derby County, raved about Allsop. So Rooney worked with him. He did play for Derby. Raved about Allsop's abilities shortly after becoming Blues manager. Rooney said that he's a footballing goalkeeper. Had him at Derby, and he's doing the exact same at Hull. The way you can dictate where the back line is and the decision making, whether you play short or long, is the reason your fullbacks or your wingers are high and wide. If you've got a keeper who can hit those balls, the back line can drop off and you can start playing short and through the lines. And this is, it's no surprise that we want a goalkeeper what's good with the ball at his feet. I just worry about his shot stopping. I do. Allsop. So let me know, your first opinions on Ryan Allsop. Prior to joining Hull, Allsop featured predominantly in the Championship for Cardiff, Derby County. Allsop also enjoyed spells at 15 different clubs for his professional career from Iceland to Hull. He's, however, Birmingham born and based, and started his career as a trainee at West Brom. So let me know in the comments. I will come to the comments. I will read them out. 1 second, guys. We'll look at something else. We'll look at his thingies first. 1 sec. Let me share this with you. Then I'll come to the comments. Okay, Ryan Allsop. Let's see what who scored. I got to say about him. So his average rating over the season, obviously 37 games, 6.57. Now, considering Hull finished 7th in the league, it's not the best, is it? I mean, it's the saying he's got no strengths here. His weaknesses are his discipline and catching crosses. Let's have a quick look and see if there's anything else what they say about him. So look at his history. So, yeah, last season he was at Hull. The season before he was at Cardiff. He played 43 games for Cardiff. Then he was at Derby in the Championship. So he's a Championship keeper. I just worry about his shot stopping ability. And this is, I'm going to show you why, actually. In fact, let me just go to some comments. 1 sec. Yeah, you're right, Catherine. I did see your comment earlier today. Nice one, Bob. Yeah, love that he's a Brummie. Get him in. We need a replacement for Ruddy, as I'm sure he'll be going. Yeah, I think so. Plus, he's knocking on a bit now. Yeah. I mean, I think 2 goalkeepers are going to come in. I don't know whether I'm not 100% sure whether Allsop's the starter for me. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know whether I'm aiming too high. Yeah, I just like a good goalkeeper, mate. Stand for the truth, saying we need a goalkeeper who can do what Ruddy couldn't. And in the future, I see a team with 3 or 4 actual Birmingham-born players. Yeah, it'd be nice to see a few Brummies, wouldn't it? Really would. Could be a good deal if we get him. Yeah, we're going to look at his transfer value and stuff in a bit, Steve. Sleepwalker saying, evening, Nick. Sounds like a decent signing if it comes off. We need 2 goalkeepers, to be fair. Ruddy has had his day, in my opinion, at Blues, especially. Yeah, man. I totally agree, mate. It doesn't sound like a player wants to stay, does he, mate? He doesn't. He's off, I think. So we definitely need 2 goalkeepers. So I don't know, maybe get him in. Do you know what I mean? And if we can get someone in better than. It depends how they go about the contract details. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm sure Allsop won't want to come and be a number 2. That's my only worry. Stamford True saying, plus if Rooney thinks he's good, that's a rare compliment. yeah, for someone who ain't playing in the Prem. I suppose so. Yeah. I mean, Alex Dickin who broke this story. I remember him and Brian Dick doing a podcast together, and they went up. They was talking about goalkeepers. And he actually did mention Ryan Allsop as kind of like a long shot. Do you know what I mean? He said, if we could get Ryan Allsop in. I don't know whether news is slow and he's just made that article up or not. Because I haven't really seen it nowhere else. But he's meant to be really good with his feet. I mean, if we get a good, I don't know whether Mike Taylor's going to be here next season, but if we can get a decent goalkeeper coaching, I mean, he's 32. I suppose he's learned what he needs to learn. But like I say, I worry about his shot stopping, man. Congrats on the 1K subs, well deserved, mate. Yeah, nice one, mate. I mean, I couldn't do it without you guys. You know what I mean? And like I said on the last video, I want to start doing more of these lives and interacting with you, because it's really difficult to talk. Like if I was doing it pre-recorded, I'm literally talking to myself. Do you know what I mean? Have you ever tried that? Like just talking to a computer screen? It's horrible, honestly. So, you know, like I said, I just got to push through that anxiety of going live, because if something goes wrong, it's gone wrong, innit? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, nice one, Sleepwalker. Gary Johnson saying, sounds like God. Yeah, man. This is. Do you know what, Gary? I weren't even going to mention this. Sounds like another Gary Gardner bargain basement to me. I know Blues are in League One, but this is the reason why Blues will never improve or get anywhere. Rather stick with Ruddy. Allen saying second best, voted in the best 11 Championship team of the season. Yeah, man. And Alan saying, I don't want tippy-tappy football, rather counter-attack, more exciting, more the Blues way. It is more the Blues way, to be fair, but I don't think we're going to see it, Al. I really don't, mate. I think it's going to be tippy-tappy. Not that I'm dead against it, but it's just it's not really my cup of tea. Let's have a quick look at this. No, this one. Sorry, yeah. Share my screen. Just double check it's shared. Yeah. Okay. Joe Morrell. No, don't. Ryan Allsop. Okay. So there's a little bit more about him here. So it's, because you can see the 46 goals in 37 games. That's just over one a game. What else? You got 10 clean sheets. His market value is £1 million, and all the teams he's played for. I remember him actually playing for all these teams: Cardiff, Derby, Wycombe, Bournemouth. And I don't know. I wasn't that impressed with him, but I suppose if we can get two keepers, I don't know how I feel about this one. Would he come in and potentially say, yeah, I'm fine with being as a number 2. I'm back in my hometown. You go and get a better keeper than me. And I'm always here for backup. I'm not sure. What else have we got? Just share my screen. Just hide it. I will come back to the comments, lads. Don't worry. Okay. Share this with you. And like this is just Blues focus regurgitating it, really. There is another player here. This one here, right? Transfer battle, but battling out Wrexham for near enough every player we're going for here. For Portsmouth, Joe Morrell. Now we're getting another player what I've not heard of. I've had to do a bit of research with him, and what we'll do is we will look at this. I hope this works. Did that just switch over straight away? Yeah, nice one. Right, so 1 second. Joe Morrell, let's have a look at him, man. Right, so he can play as a DM, which I think he played mainly in League One. I think so he played 26 games last season for Portsmouth. Yeah, I don't know whether he was injured or it looks like he must have been injured for. And it goes back to what Gary was saying. I'll have to double check whether he was injured for partway through this season because he only featured 26 times, once off the bench. His passing accuracy was 86.3. He's only a small guy, I think, and getting an average of 6.68 in League One. Like I say, he can play as a DM, and he can also push a bit further as a number 8 as well. Like it says here, look, he played 21 games as a defensive midfielder, getting an average rating of 6.72. So he looks like he's better at a DM role, in front of the back 4, because there's the 5 games that he played a bit further higher up the pitch. He was only getting a 6.5. So his strengths and weaknesses. His strengths are his passing, his tackling, and his ball interception. And they're good qualities to have as a DM. He's passing, so playing the ball out through the lines, his tackling, and his ball interception. So, I can't say I know a great deal about him. And then this was last season. I was doing these videos, and there was loads of information on the players. Do you know what I mean? Where there's little information about these players. How old is he? He's 27 years of age. He has played for Wales as well. A couple of seasons ago, he's featured quite a lot for Wales. So his weaknesses are his discipline. He's very weak. His discipline. So he commits fouls. Expecting to get yellow cards, maybe a red card here and there, and his aerial duels. And I'm sure he's a small guy. I mean, I don't know how much 185 centimetres in. I kind of go by foot. Inches and foot. If anyone knows in the comments, let me know how much 109. I think that's small. It's about 5'6", 5'7", if I'm not wrong. Let's go back to some comments then, guys. Just catch up. Did it? Yeah. So, Flash Bevan saying, I'll be happy when we get a striker in. Yeah, I mean, we've just got to be patient. I think, like, I think we get this expectation that the first sign is going to be the main one. I think like we've just got to get them when we can. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I know what you're saying though. Well, we definitely need strikers in the flash. So people saying no disrespect to Gardner, but we need a new recruitment. Broom also. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, we do. I mean, he has had some help. There's a couple of guys what have come in on that recruitment team, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure about Gardner. I think he could do some help anyway, and hopefully because Chris Davies has served as kind of like recruitment and performance analyst, maybe he will get him some help. Identifying players, because you got to think, lads, like most of our transfer targets are out the window, because we'd have been looking at players what were championship material. And I know Gary Cook came out and said we're going to build a championship ready squad in League One, but I'm sure all the scouting we done last season for players to start this season, we're done to start in the championship. So it's kind of like starting all over again. This is why transfers might be a little bit slow on the ground. There's 44 people watching. If you can do me a massive favour, hit the like button. Definitely subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Libby saying we try to trust the board and the staff to do the right thing. Wait and see what happens, and sure we will get it right. Yeah. Like I don't think no one's doubting the board, Libby. Do you know what I mean? I think they've done an amazing job. So we'll just have to wait and see. Well, with Sanderson at the back, Allsop's goal conceding goal count will double. Yeah, I don't know. We talked about Sanderson the other day, didn't we? And I don't know whether. I don't know. Let's give him the pre-season, man. Let's see if he can improve his ball playing skills. And we'll be getting defenders in anyway, mate. Do you know what I mean? Better ball playing defenders in anyway. Yeah, you're right, Pete. Yeah, I'm not pleased with Gardner, to be honest. Recruitment just hasn't worked in the last few years. Not hating on Gardner. Yeah, same me, Pete. I'm not hating on him, but come on, man, he hasn't got this recruitment right. I just don't see what he does. I agree, man, and it's horrible to moan, isn't it, Pete? Because I don't want to moan. Like everything's positive, but yeah, he'd be saying if Portsmouth don't re-sign Morrell. So would he be a free then, Lippy? Is he out of contract, is he? Not sure why we would want him. A lot of this is just agents taking the players. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know what you're saying. We've got our manager. That's a big, big relief, but I just want to see which strikers we get. Yeah, man. BCF3 Island saying evening, mate. Okay. Well, while everyone's watching, I'll be on the Boy in Blue, Jay's Boy in Blue, 8 p.m. It's live, and it's like a mental health check-in kind of thing for, I was going to say men, but it's for everyone, really. We're talking about blues as well. But that's 8 p.m. on the Boy in Blue podcast. So jump over there if you're not doing nothing tonight, people. Gary's saying the problem is Blues, I want to emulate other successful clubs, but don't want to do it on the cheap all at the time, and it will never work out. Never work. Yeah, I think we're trying to emulate what Ipswich are doing, aren't we? But we've got to spend, man. We've got to spend, and we've got to get the recruitment right. And like Pete said, I do worry about Gardner, and I do worry because without repeating myself, mate, like we've done all our scouting on the basis of being in the Championship. Do you know what I mean? Now we're in League One, but hi ho. Who are we talking about? Right? Yeah, we're talking about Ryan Allsop at the moment, mate. And did I bring Joe Morrell? We'll have a look at Joe Morrell from Portsmouth. I think, according to Lippy, he might be a free transfer. He's only worth about 300,000. Defensive midfielder. Yeah, we have looked at him actually. I remember now. Defensive midfielder. Meant to be good on the ball, can put a tackle in. But I don't know a great deal about him. Steve saying we need a couple of regular goal scorers. Yeah, like the strikers, they've got to get strikers in. So I wouldn't panic about the strikers. It's just who we're going to get in. In fact, I'll have a look at. There was a mad like someone reported on a guy. I can't think of his name now, but he plays for Bologna, a striker. And I thought, Jesus Christ, we get him in, but I'm not sure how credible the source is. So Alan's saying top priority, 20 plus goal scorer, and some big boys to spread around the team. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, everyone's saying goal scorer, in it. Like, I mean, who would you go for straight off the bat? You know, I mean, it's not for us to decide; it's for them to get it right. Let's be honest. But yeah, definitely need. We probably need 2 or 3 strikers out. To be honest, mate. Joe Morrell, BCFC Ireland. Joe Morrell, BCFC Ireland. Oh yeah, he's talking about. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Okay, just seeing the headline. Yeah. No, Welsh or Scottish. Yeah, he's Welsh, Pete, man. He's Welsh. He's played for Wales as well. This Joe Morrell. Blues need a couple of younger, big, strong strikers, not just one. Yeah. Keep the funds up, guys. Help Nick out for traction. Takes 1 second. Yeah, thanks, Sleepwalk. Just like I said, just hit the like button. Just helps with it helps with the algorithms or something. Richard saying, I think with the Blues we can offer players they will want to join us. Excellent training ground, and we can afford the wages now. Bring in the new season. Yeah, I hope so. And I hope that's a case that we can offer them. Like Wrexham done. We can offer them bigger wages. Maybe Championship players who were on the fringes, getting into the first team here and there. Maybe we can offer them a bit of dough and guarantee them a starting place. That's what I'm thinking. You don't come out with quotes like that about saying he's going to build a Championship ready squad. I suppose I'm just a little bit with these 2 links. I mean, we don't know whether they're going to happen or not. I'm a little bit like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this is the thing. We're in League One, aren't we, guys? Maybe we're aiming to. Last few years, FFP played a big role in who we can sign. This is the first year clear of that. Yeah, that's it. That's a good point, mate. We don't have to worry about what we're going to spend and that. It's how much these owners are going to put in now to getting us out of this League One at the first time of asking. So I don't want to be hanging around in League One. I'm sure Davies said he has his final say on this. I hope so. I hope he's involved in the recruitment process, and I'm sure Chris Davies will probably know more players to sign than probably Gardner. Bevan, he probably will, mate. Do you know what I mean? He's been a performance analyst for years, so that's going out and assessing teams and players and all that. So I'm sure he's got a load of players at the back of his head thinking, I'd love him here. Well, that's the case anyway. Macaulay Langstaff, you're going about, Steve. Yeah, I would as well. Alex Dean would be a good, hungry youngster to get in. Alex Dean, who's that? BCFC Ireland. Where's he from, Alex Dean? Promote Dixon to the first team squad a lot. I think we'll see him next season, mate. I think Dixon, we'll definitely see him next season. Right, what else is there, man? I don't think there's much else to really. Oh yeah, let's just. I don't know if I looked at this. Let me just share my screen with you. So 8 p.m. tonight on Thingy on the Boy in Blue podcast. Jump over, lads. So this is just Joe Morrell one. Let's have a look. So look his profile first. Profile. So yeah, he's 27 years old, 1.68 meters. He has played for Wales. He was born in Ipswich. Oh yeah, Allsop was born in Birmingham, wasn't he? He's defensive. He's a defensive midfielder. Again, he appeared 27 times for Portsmouth last season. His main position is DM, which we've gone over. He can also play a little bit higher up. His market value is 400k. What other teams he played for, actually? Should we have a look? Stats. Stats all seasons. Would it be under that? I don't know how to find it. Market rumours, career. Would it run the career? No, it's just saying the leagues he's played in. Let me see if I can get up on this one. Right now, that's Ryan Allsop. Joe Morrell. Okay. I'm sure this one tells you. Let's see if he's been anywhere else. History. You know, because Portsmouth, they've been down in League One for seasons, isn't they? 23-24 season. His average rating. Oh, no, that was in the year. Yeah, his average rating last season was 6.68 in them 26 games. He played the season before for Portsmouth as well. Again, only playing 23 games. I want to know why he's not featuring for 35, 36 games. Is he injury prone or something? We need to find that out. So he's played for Wales in the 21-22 season in World Cup qualifiers. He played 5 times, 3 as sub. Quite a decent pass completion and an average of 6.2. That's at international level. That's at Welsh international level. Portsmouth again. So he's been at Portsmouth for a while. He's been at Portsmouth for 4 seasons. Again, playing 29 games. Getting 2 assists. But he's a DM in here, so he's not really going to get an average of 6.60. So Luton the season before didn't really EFL Cup. So and then Wales, Bristol City. I don't know, man. What do you think about this Joe Morrell? I mean, it might come to nothing, lads. It might come to nothing, man. Right, we'll get to some comments and then we'll finish off because, like I said, back on at 8. So Alan saying Langstaff 44 goals, National League, 28 goals, League 2, following last season. Yeah. I mean, he'd be ideal, wouldn't he, to get Langstaff in? But I'm sure he's signed. Has he signed a contract at the club? Is that Alan? Not to County Langstaff. Yeah, I swear he's signed a new contract. Also, with Guy Petty on the books, he's about bringing him through the youth players. Yeah, and I mean, you're right. We have got some good youngsters, and I think we'll see a lot of them. I want the spine of the team to be solid, if that makes sense. I want the goalkeeper. I want the DM. I want someone in midfield and someone solid up front, and then probably build around that. Do you know what I mean? With keeping some of our key players like Buchanan, Ethan Laird. Let's give Sanderson the pre-season. Yeah. You know, I talked about Dembele on my last video. I'll keep him around if he wants to stay around, because he'd tear it up for me in League One, Dembele. But if he wants to go, and that goes for any of the players, if they want to go, then let them go. You know, for me, Bakuna has to go. You know what I mean? He has to go, mate. Them kind of mentalities. I'd like to keep Miosha. Jordan James, I think, will go anyway. You know. Mate, not to be negative, but Allsop is an awful shot stopper. Yeah, this is what I'm hearing. Blues Breakdown said that as well. And before I'd read the article Blues Breakdown done on him, I already knew he was a terrible shot stopper. Just good with his feet, and he's 32. I'd rather go for a younger keeper who can grow with us over the next few years. I know. This is what I'm saying. Stephen Bennett got Langstaff alongside Duke and Dixon. Get Langstaff alongside Duke and Dixon. I mean, Duke's nice to keep around the squad and just have an experienced head in it. Do you know what I mean? And maybe you can bring him on if we need to go long and we're looking to get balls into the box. I don't know, but I'd give Djukovic a coaching role anyway when he retires. I would. Gary's saying, hope Blues bring in taller players. I noticed how small, how small our squad was, and they were pushed around and bullied most games. Yeah, there was, Gaz, man. Yeah. We need we need a lot more physical players, definitely, Gary. Yeah, and not so much about. I mean, it looks like Bielik stained, and he can put himself about. I know he goes down easily, Bielik, but yeah, definitely need more physical players, 100%. But probably Antola. Do you know what I mean? Blues 1875. If we've got loads to spend, we should go out and buy the best upcoming keeper from League One and League Two, in my opinion. Yeah. That's what I think. I'd like to have seen like a 24-year-old kind of, highly rated, maybe at one of the bigger clubs, maybe one of the Prem clubs or something like that. Do you know what I mean? I'd have liked to have seen that. I would have, and we might still see. Maybe, this is just we've got to get two keepers in. Maybe Ryan Allsop's he's 32. Maybe he's coming towards the end of his career. He wants to come home back to Birmingham, and he's probably said, "Listen, if you can get someone else in who's better than me, I'll fight for my place." Because some keepers do say that. They'll say, "Look, if you can't offer me the number one spot, I'll fight for my place." And I think that's fair enough, isn't it? Whoever's playing the best, it then gets picked to play on Saturday. Gary saying, "Great show again, chat." Thanks, Gary. Thanks, mate. Thanks for all the support and the nice comments, man. What have been left, especially over the last few videos. Oh, you Tony, you're right, mate. Hi, Nick. Also, would be a great signing. I like the way Blues are going about their things. Yeah. Good to. I'll probably see you tonight, Tony, on Jay's podcast tonight, 8 p.m. Bellingham Jude on the 2-year loan from Madrid will do nicely. Cheers, tongue in cheek. Be nice to get him back when he at the end of his career, Bellingham. Fucking hell, mate. He was unreal. I know it was Serbia, but he was unreal watching Bellingham the other night. As you rightly said, Nick, Davis is no more and won't be buying just for the sake of buying. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. I don't want to just be buying for the sake of buying. Do you know what I mean? He must know something about him. Yeah. Let's hope so, mate. I mean, like I said, I'm bringing that Ben Petty in. It seems that loads of people know him as well. Like went to school with him and stuff like that, and played rugby with him. And I know he's a Villa fan, isn't he? But so we've had fucking loads of Villa fans at our club, in we. Do you know what I mean? It's just by the by now, isn't it? Just trusting Chris Davis is what he's saying, isn't it? And I do, man. He's got. I don't know why. I just trust in him. Like it's mad. I don't know. I think if we'd have got any of the other managers, what we was touted to have, I think we'd be all moaning amongst ourselves and everything. Especially as rumours come out like these do about players. Do you know what I mean? Alan saying, totally agree, Nick. I don't believe Langstaff signed a deal, but apparently said he'd like to stay at Notts County. Yeah, I think he's going to. I think he probably will, mate. Stay at Notts County. But how old is that Langstaff? Is he young? Is he? Or is he? He's knocking on a bit. Yeah, mate. My bad. I called him Alex, but it's Max Dean, former Leeds youth player, and now at MK Dons. Max Dean. I can't think of him, my Leeds youth player, now at MK Dons. I don't know. I can't think of him. What is it? Is he a goalkeeper? Keep up the brilliant commentary, Nick. Thanks, Steve. Nice one, mate. Yeah, congrats on 1K too, mate. Yeah, nice one, man. Listen, it's you guys, man. It's all you. You know what I mean? Like I was gonna do once I got to 1,000 subscribers, I was gonna start doing lives anyway because it's much better than doing pre-recorded, I think. Chris, you're right, Chris. Watching the Euros, little smaller nation. Oh, I've got a bet actually at Ascot. What's the time? Oh, it's ran. I don't even know. I had someone give me a tip on the 1740 at Ascot. If anyone's got the phone out, could you check see if ancient Rome came in top 5? Ancient Romans in the 540 at Ascot. Someone give me a tip. I was going to share that with you actually. Completely forgot about it. Time's gone on, man. 1740 at Ascot. Watching the Euros, little smaller nations are good to monitor. Some leagues don't throw a lot in salaries, and we can be superb. Yeah, it can be superb idea, especially with a young coach. Yeah. Look, watching, picking out one or two good players from the smaller nations. Is that what you're saying, Chris? Yeah. I mean, these are the ideal tournaments to get players like that from. I mean, I hope we are watching these Euros. Also, remember, this is Chris Davies' first gaffer role, so it will want to prove his worth. All good in my opinion. Yeah, definitely, man. Bellingham said he wants to play for Blues in the Premiership one day. Let's hope it happens, man. Do you know what I mean? Because he's definitely one of them players what would come back, wouldn't he? He'd definitely come back. He would. Bellingham. Do you know what I mean? When he's like, I don't know. I can imagine Bellingham playing to his 40s or something, wouldn't you? Coming back when he's 38 or something like that at Blues, and we're in the Prem. Be class, man. Max Dean is an outfield player. Is he a left back? Is he Max Dean? I can't think of him, lads. And Alan saying Langstaff, ripe age, just 27. Is it? Do you know what? I thought he was a little bit older than that. Yeah, man. I mean, look, the guy can score goals. Do you know what I mean? Especially at these kind of League One, League Two levels. He's just banging them in there. I'm sure he's on a fair whack at Notts County, though. And is it the Wrexham one him as well? I mean, like, Wrexham ain't scared to spend a few quid, are they? And they haven't had I know they haven't had the FFP restrictions we've had put on us, but I'm sure, I'm sure our owners would have been talking to the Wrexham owners and saying, listen, how do you do this? How do we, how can we spend a load of dough and move up the pyramid? I know it's a little bit different because they've come from the non-league, ain't they? But I don't know. We're going to see over the next 4 weeks, man, of the recruitment. There's going to be a lot of links, and I'm not going to always do a video when we just link to someone. If it's credible, if it's a credible source, and I'll come on and do a video and we'll look at them like. He's a striker, so yeah, he's a striker. Max Dean's a striker. Okay, nice one, Mark. I still ain't heard of him, for being honest. And this is the thing of dropping down to League One. I've hardly heard of any of these players. But yeah, strikers we need him. 100%. Listen, lads, we're coming on for 40 minutes now. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for everyone that's helped me to get to 1,000 subscribers. It's been I've been doing it 12 months now, and it's just great, man. Thank you so much. A couple more comments. Yeah, Wrexham. I thought Wrexham wanted him, Alan, and a few others. No. Okay, you weren't even in the top 13, weren't he, mate? Okay, now that. Do you know what? The guys what giving me the tip? He's probably giving me about 6, and every time they've come in, they're always each way because I think this was. Let me double check. They've always come in. You have to have them each way. Do you know what I mean? The proper outsiders. What was this? This was 22-1. This horse. So he's come nowhere then, mate. No listing. No way. I'm glad I never told you. He's like, no. I told my pal as well. Text my WhatsApp my pal. Said, yeah, I'll get on this horse. 12. Yeah. So I'm glad I never mentioned it now, because I would imagine one or two, a bit of a gamble would have got on that. So yeah, nice one, mate, for telling me about that. Young, 19 years old. Okay, Mark. Ancient rank 12. Looking donkey, man. The donkey. Yeah, nice one, Alan. See you later. Right, then we'll leave it there then, lads. We've gone through all the comments. Like I said, it's been a pleasure. Do me a massive favour. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment in the comment section. All have a great night. I might see you over, if you're not doing nothing, you're not watching the Euros. See you at the Boy in Blue at 8 PM. All have a great night and keep right on.